I think this year, it's going to be our skill guys on offense. And I know a lot of people will question that because we lost to Dearness Johnson and Jimmy Bays. But the group of kids we've got that, that have taken over for those stars that have gone on to college have done a great job. I've got 4 good receivers that come out here and grind every day. We're not J.C. Jackson fast, but we're a threat to go deep, and they're playing as a unit. Jacob Lee Gallegos, I've got a 6'2" quarterback who now can see over the offensive line. Last year we had Nelson Sleon, phenomenal quarterback, but 5'9", and Jacob's got a cannon for an arm. And Jacob, I think, made his mark last year in the American Heritage Playoff game, second round, when Nelson broke his wrist in the second series. Jacob came in, nobody knew what he was going to do, and had a phenomenal night. Threw 2 or 3 touchdown passes, threw for a couple hundred yards, and let us, we put more points on American Heritage than anybody did all year. So, I think that, and then with the return of Taylor Porter. Taylor started, 8 games for us at slot receiver and 2 games at running back. In both of those games at running back, he rushed for over 125 yards. So it'll be the Taylor Porter show in the backfield, with Jacob throwing the ball around to, we've got Tyreek Brown, who's coming off a back injury, Bryce Godwin, who started last year as one of our receivers. We've got Danny Gonzalez, a baseball player who did not play last year but is playing this year, phenomenal athlete. And then we've got 2 seniors, John O'Cillian and Steve Alcime, fighting for the other wide receiver spot. I think the beginning of our schedule is tough. And not that the middle or the end isn't. We play Park Vista High School, an 8A team out of Lake Worth over in Palm Beach. We open up with them week 1. Got a lot of heat from the faculty and the administration about playing a big school, but I want to find out what our pros and cons are as a football team. I don't want to play a team that we're going to put 40 or 50 points on. I want to play a team that's going to challenge us, if not beat us, so we can find our deficiencies and we can get ready for a county play. We've got Barron Collier week 3, and then right after Park Vista, we've got to play Clewiston, and Clewiston is always a tough team. They play gritty football. They play smash mouth football. It was a phenomenal game last year. We ended up losing 13-12. But they've got to come to us this year. So the beginning of our schedule, and then week 3. For First Baptist is not on our schedule this year, but we picked up Miami Westminster Christian, which has 2 or 3 Division I caliber skill players, and they're going to come over here and play us week 3. So the first 3 weeks of the season are going to be very challenging for us. But I want it that way. I want to know where we're deficient. I want to get better heading into district play, because we're in a 3-team district. You can't afford to lose that first one, and we've got Golden Gate here. I think our district this year is wide open. I know Mike DiGrigoli's done a great job at Golden Gate. They're stronger, they're bigger. They've got a chance to win it. Laley Comer did a phenomenal job last year with them, and those kids believe in him. I think he's the youngest coach in the state of Florida, but he's a product of Laley High School, and the kids have bought into that. And then you've got us. I think it's open. It really is. It's coin flip. It's whoever comes out and plays and doesn't turn the ball over those 2 games. But like I said, we can't afford to lose that first one to Golden Gate and then pray to beat Laley. As far as I'm concerned, we're defending district champs. We've got it. The ball's in our hand, and we've got to do everything we can do to win those games. So playing a tough beginning of our season is going to, help us out.